No. A new MCU Spider-Man trilogy on the way. Take this with a grain of salt. I know it's too weak. No.
Looks like it's working good, so let's go for YouTube. Put some stuff on it.
A new MCU Spider-Man trilogy on the way. Take this with a grain of salt. I know it's too weak. No.
Looks like it's working good, so let's go for YouTube. Put some stuff on it.
A new MCU Spider-Man trilogy on the way. Take this with a grain of salt. I know it's too weak. No.
Looks like it's working good, so let's go for YouTube. Put some stuff on it.
A new MCU Spider-Man trilogy on the way. Take this with a grain of salt. I know it's too weak. No.
Looks like it's working good, so let's go for YouTube. Put some
Today we got a massive new update in Fortnite featuring, of course, Star Wars, but so many other new things, including some free stuff. So let's go ahead and jump into it. First things first, what changed on the map? Well, as you can hear, Darth Vader is back with his mythic lightsaber, so that spawns in a bunch of different locations. But in terms of map changes, it's going to be mostly that the blimps have moved.
Today we got a massive new update in
Crackshot's
Fortnite
house is
featuring,
now
of course,
on a
Star Wars,
blimp,
but
and a
so
bunch of
many
other
other new
things has
things,
moved on the
including
northeast
some free
section
stuff.
of
So
the
let's
map.
go ahead
Now
and
we all
jump
know the
into it.
reason
First things
why
first,
this
what
happens
changed
because
on
the
the map?
heralds
Well,
once get
as you
thrown
can hear,
everywhere. Well, now you can go
Vader
ahead
is
and
back with
unlock
his
the herald by
lightsaber,
doing
so
requests.
that's
She actually has moved out with
different
those
locations
called the
in
Birdie
terms
Ember
of
style, which
map
is changes.
pretty sweet.
It's
gonna
gonna
be
be
mostly that the
Let's go ahead and land
blimps
here
have
though.
moved. Today we got a massive new update in Fortnite featuring, of course, Star Wars, but
and a
so
bunch of
many
other
other new
things
things,
just real quick.
including
And honestly, Ranger Shotgun, I will take it. Plus an ammo crate. Anything else is just going to be a cherry on top, and that is going to be a sniper. Very interesting cherry, but I will take it. Now, the cool part about the Herald isn't even the skin, which is, awesome, but it's that she has this emote called Reality's Master, and in this emote, she shows us something very, very interesting. What the heck? There's a zip line across the tornado. Will it knock me off? Anyway, in the emote, we see 6 different Battle Royale maps. Oh, it does knock you off. And we only know 2 of these, which is, weird. I mean, are these new maps coming out, or are the old maps that they scrapped and that we'll never see? How did I just miss that? How did you just miss that? So theorize all you want, but yeah, chapter 4 might be coming sooner than you think. 11 Mythic Blaster here. I'm going to take that over the AK because I don't like the AK at all. Now, as you probably assumed, all the Halloween stuff is gone. You can no longer go to the alteration altars and become a werewolf. Ooh, a lightsaber. Luke's a blue lightsaber. Okay. So he's got his blue lightsaber in the game now, his green one, and then you got Darth Vader's lightsaber as well. So lots of options for lightsaber action. Somebody over here? Oh, they are. Hello. Goodbye. Chickens are back to normal. No more zombie chickens. Let me grab this hammer AR and the prime shotgun. That means we also have pigs back, sharks, and boats are back too. Yeah, Halloween's over. I mean, it's November 1st, so you gotta just live with it, okay? I know Halloween's cool, but it'll be back next year. I'm just glad that the chickens won't be as aggressive anymore, and I can go ahead and just fly with them, you know? I mean, you could with the zombies, but it was different, man. It was different. I missed you guys. Chick-fil-A in my hands. Speaking of Halloween, there is one thing that kind of stayed. The Inquisitor boss, the Halloween one that kind of threw fireflies and rocket launched you and dropped the mythic SMG. Well, that skin is actually part of the crew pack this time around, and I love it. It's one of my favorite crew packs ever, so great job, Fortnite. It looks cool. Okay, new thing that they added or unvaulted is the junk rifts over here, which if you don't know what they do, you summon a rift, which drops junk, and oh my, doesn't ever drop junk. This is actually a little bit of an Easter egg here. This is Luke Skywalker's X-34 land speeder. What, is there a chest in here? Is there always chests in there? Now, if you're a Star Wars fan, you will be properly hyped about that. If you're not a Star Wars fan, well, you know what? It's cool anyway, okay? Oh, look at this taxi cab. You almost tried to fight it. Hop out, bro. You won't do it. Oh, we going in. That tree is messing me up. He just tried to skirt past me here. A little hard. Lightsaber time, baby. Get your butt over here. Oh, no, he shot me the other way. He went into the wind tube. Honestly, pretty smart of him. I think he's probably going to get another car. He splashed a few times. Maybe he's in here. No. Okay. Well, we're just going to go ahead and move on out. Don't hit these gas pumps, please. Give me that blue prime. We are out of here. See, like I told you, pigs are back. Ah! Oh, the guy's behind me.
What
you know
would you be what?
How did I miss that?
What would you rather be
Right,
hunted
you know what?
by?
I'm going to be in the zone, but we got to take him out. This level of disrespect is not going to be happening to me. I'm coming in. Ooh.
No.
You got bodied, man. You got absolutely bodied. Thank you for the gold prime shotgun, by the way. That is huge. Yeah, I'm dropping the sniper, getting these shockwaves, and I'm taking this Lamborghini out. Let's move it full speed, baby. Woo! We gunning it. So we were talking about free stuff, and the free stuff this time around is top quality. If you watch Rick and Morty, you'll know who Pickle Rick is, and he is available free as a backplane in Fortnite right now. What you gotta do is very, very simple. You just gotta complete 8 Horde Rush quests. You open up your map, go to quests, and go over to Horde Rush. You will see, yeah, complete 8, and you get Pickle Rick. On top of that, if you level up your account, you get different rewards too. So you get a backbling, a loading screen, and the chrome
T-Rex
skin. This skin is really, really awesome. I highly suggest you level up your account and get it because it is so freaking
3
cool.
Velociraptors.
Like 8 weeks to do the chrome punk one, but for the Pickle Rick, it's only 2 weeks. So if you want it, you better get to it.
Man.
We gotta get out of here. Hit him once, hit him twice. Where are you going, buddy? I'm following you. Ooh. You had a crown. You had a crown. Past tense. Absolutely
Really
bodied
bird.
by Luke Skywalker. Absolutely slayed. Give me those chrome splashes. And let's change it up. Let's get Luke's green lightsaber. Fancy stuff. Fancy. Okay, there is a giant boulder in this vault. I'm gonna go ahead and... Oh, I don't have a key. Awkward. Going up here, though, because I think my bounty is somewhere in the area. Oh, they're right there. Where do you think you're going, bud? Oh. Nope, this is it for you. Not take that car. Do not take that car. Yeah, what did I tell you? Now you're gonna get blasted. Why are you trying to drive me into zone for? Honestly, that was just mean of them. They knew it was game over and they wanted me to take more storm damage. Next level tactics, though. Now it's time to talk a little bit about leaks. Once I open up this vault that's covered by the boulder, there is a new item called a dial-a-drop. Now, this is essentially an item where you can call your own supply drop, but it will have different unique options. So you can call a supply drop where you get a vehicle and it'll give you like a fully loaded pickup truck. There's one where you can call in for health and you can get health and shield items, and then you can get a generic one too. So that is coming to the game soon. I don't know exactly when, but yeah, soon. And the cool thing about that is we haven't seen changes to supply drops in forever. This is a very welcome change. Sometimes you don't need weapons. Sometimes you need some heals, or sometimes you need a vehicle, especially in no build. Now, another leak here is in the update, we saw some brand new skins. Can I kick this guy off? Oh, yeah, that's wraps. Wait, what is not wraps? Ooh, where are you going, bud? Ooh. Yep, that's wraps for you. They couldn't heal fast enough. I did enough damage with that one blow. Ooh, look, the pulse rifle. I'm gonna go ahead and grab that. Some me here real quick. Then we gotta get in the zone ASAP because it's starting to do some damage. Ooh, let's move it. Whee! Oh, that looks way too cool. We're almost in. There you go. Maybe heal up a little bit here. But yeah, they leaked some skins in this update, and there's some cool ones. This is my favorite. They also have a colorful version of it as well. And then they also have the skin that changes depending on which weapon wrap you choose. Now, they've had this before. This is a little bit different because this skin looks so awesome. I don't know exactly how it's going to work, but ooh, pulse rifle doing work. We'll fly in here. Ooh, he's flying. Oh boy. What you want, bro? I was dedicated to the cause. I need to get him with the lightsaber. It was just as simple as that, honestly. This chug cannon. I'm gonna be doing that chug cannon thing for a while, but it's kind of worth it, you know? I'm trying to stay alive here. Oh, give me that chrome splash. Splashy. I don't know how I messed this up, but I didn't pick up the chug cannon. There we go. We're good now, kind of. Gotta go to the zone, please. Oh, we're really hurt. Really hurt. Anyway, I love the weapon wrap skin. I think it looks awesome, and Fortnite should do more of them because they're cool. Pulse rifle has been unvaulted, so has the junk rift. We also have the E11 blaster, all the lightsabers, all that good stuff. Well, not all the lightsabers. Only have some of the lightsabers. What are you doing? My med kit now. Oh shoot, this is bad, but I kind of need to do it. Up this med kit. We gotta move. Run. Can I get to the top of the ship? Ooh, run. No, I dropped the freaking chug cannon again.
Hey guys, how are you?
least I can show you how OP this pulse rifle is. It does so much damage if you hit your shots. Okay, well, let's pick up these minis and let's switch up our lightsaber for a blue one. I guess we can carry both, but that seems a little excessive. Okay, 2 people left. We gotta be smart with our choices here. Come on, give me like a big pot. What is that over there? Ooh, crack that guy. One shot. There we go. Can be a 1v1 situation now. Let me get these barrels real quick. Now, Fortnite did announce that there's going to be a Ralph Lauren collab, and they dropped a couple pictures. It looks really cool. It also looks like they might be bringing back Frosty Flights with it. For sure, they're bringing back planes and helicopters. They're not in the game right now, but they will be coming back very, very soon. So those will be in the item shop on November 4th, this Friday. Look out for them. Okay, where is this last guy at? Because there's some builds over there. There's a chrome shark. I have some junk rifts. Is he in this bush? Please tell me you're in the bush. Come on. Not in the bush. Oh, I see him swimming over there. You think I could hit a shot? Ooh, yep. You try to snipe me? Ooh. This thing is like a sniper. It's so good. I'm just gonna junk rift in the middle of the ocean. Maybe that'll hit the shark. They're so beautiful. I love the junk rifts. How fantastic they look. Oh, something to boy. It's like on the nose, isn't it? Now, the most obvious thing in this update is the Star Wars one. We got Luke Skywalker here, R2-D2 on the back. There's also Princess Leia and Han Solo in the item shop right now. So if you're gonna be copying those, make sure to use code TYPICALGAMER. This guy doing? It's over for you, bro. Just give up. Oh, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Oh, he just pulls right into the middle of the ocean. I'm dead. I'm not dead, but I'm hurt. What am I doing? Okay, I gotta take out the shark. Just gonna start blasting it. Come on. Gotta go down, buddy. The other guy's using E11 blaster, so I think I'll be all right. Oh, there's no shot I'm getting that loot, huh? Oh my gosh, this guy's throwing things at me. Yeah, you can get XP for doing the quest during Skywalker week. I'm gonna go ahead and just shockwave him off. Oh wow, he actually stood the test of time there. Okay, he's weak. I'm gonna try to just. Oh, this is not good. Ooh. Ooh, I got him with the lightsaber! You love to see it. GG. Everybody, Typical Gamer here with your daily YouTube live streams and more. And today for you guys, we're playing some Fortnite. I mean, you could have guessed that already, but we got a brand new pack, a starter pack, which is very interesting. All right, so I don't know if you guys use Twitter a lot or use it at all, or if you use any other social media platform, but a lot of people, you know, Fortnite just turned 5. A lot of people grew up with Fortnite. Now they don't play it anymore, so they like to reply dead game to Fortnite. All right, when Fortnite very clearly is not a dead game. All right, one of the most popular games in the world, if not the most popular game in the world, and a lot of people are just starting to play nowadays too. So what did Fortnite do to counteract that? Well, they released a very interesting starter pack in the item shop. Let's go ahead and go discover it together. So let's head over to the item shop. And you will see, wait, first and foremost, look at the Fortnite crew pack. This is the guy that comes in the October pack. It's all right. It's all right. I mean, the back bling and stuff's pretty clean. I like the rat. Yeah, it's all good. But yeah, they released this checkered past pack. It's kind of a tongue twister. And if you inspect the items, you will see this lovely lady, Veronica. And if you zoom in on what her shirt says, what does it say? Dead game. They added the meme, bro. This is a meme skin in Fortnite. This pack is just so cool. So cool. As you can see, before I buy it, since this purchase helps support Typical Gamer, if you want to support me as well, all you gotta do is go to the item shop, bottom right, support a creator, type in Typical Gamer, all one word, and hit accept. So, yeah, just for anyone confused, I'm not calling Fortnite a dead game. It's literally what the shirt says on the character in the game, which is absolutely hilarious. I love it.
There is no
it's
way
actually a really
the lock
clean skin.
screen filter
love the
will
look of it.
expose me.
The back bling's pretty
Except
cool
I was
too.
caught in
Pretty
4K.
wonky. Cool pickaxe. I love the grow bars. The wrap looks great as well. Plus you get some V-Bucks with it. I think this is really worth it. And if you guys do want to support me while getting it, do use code TYPICALGAMER. So I'm gonna go ahead and purchase that now. I don't want you guys to see my credit card, so I'm actually not gonna show you that. Give me 1 second. Gotta type in a few things, and we should be good. We should be good. Do we get it? I bought it, but it didn't go through. Give me a second. You already own this item. Okay, well, as you can see, I got the skin. I'm gonna go ahead and put it on. I might not put it on the backplate. Backplate is kind of wild though. I'm gonna claim all that. Okay. And I want to show you the rest of the item shop. So you got Ripley in the Xenomorph bundle. This is a very interesting pack. I think it's pretty cool. What I'd suggest is for you to get this pickaxe. It's the biggest pickaxe ever. Like, it's massive. So if you guys are gonna cop that again or anything else, use code Typical Gamer. I'm gonna hop in and do some solos for a bit. I think in a bit we'll probably, like towards the end of the stream, we'll probably play some Apex because they swapped over maps and rank, which is pretty cool. So I'm excited for that. But what do you guys think of the skin? Is it a cop or is it a drop?
I am the best at the stacking
Let me
game,
know
and
in the
nobody
live
can
chat,
beat
bro. And I hope you guys are subscribed over to TG Plays because we are dropping daily bangers on that channel, bro. Don't you forget. Don't you forget. Daily bangers. Cop for real, for real. I agree, Ellie. I agree. What's up, everybody? What's up, Zach, Kylie, Daniel, Dylan, Dark Knight, Dillo, Seuss, Bobby, King Panda, Ia, TG, X-Man, Lucky, Eli, Lily, Waleed, Maxi, Robin,
I'm
LG,
sick of everybody on this app duetting me
Bryson, Icy,
and not contributing
Chemo,
anything.
maybe Chemo, Be Kind, Quooked. What? We have Austin, Colin, Bobby, Crusty Edits, Tofu. It gives the skin gives you the early 2000 vibes. I respect that. Early 2000 vibes. It gives me like the 2022 vibes, bro. Honestly, it gives me the 2022 vibes. Do you guys think it's dangerous to drink your drinks without a lid on? Like, do I look dangerous right now? Do you guys spill a lot of things on your desk? I assume everybody has like a desk of some sort. Look at this skin, bro. This skin's sick. Dead game, by the way. Ooh, the pickaxe is clean. Wow. Pickaxe is very clean. I'm a big fan of it. Let's see. Do I still got it? Ooh, I still got it, bro. I still got it. Did you see the Ranger shotgun is back? Yeah. Bro, I didn't even make a video on it because who cares about the Ranger shotgun, bro? Who cares about it?
Watch
you guys
me
like
beat
the Ranger
the
shotgun?
ABC game.
Yeah, I spill drinks all the time. Oh my, so many of you have become members and donate already. I'm gonna read donos in between games or when there's kind of like a lull in the game, so just heads up. Oh, what's this guy doing?
Watch me beat the ABC
I'm about to
game.
get robbed, bro.
Period. Trick question. There are no
Oh
cities
my.
that start with C.
Hey, that worked out. Wow. He should have just stood and fight there. I think he would have won. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you guys. So I think I'm gonna make the decision to mostly only play no build this season. You kind of got to pick no build or build. And I think I'm gonna choose no build for competitive since, yeah, I think that's just the wave. What do you guys think? I would love your opinion though. No, this skin's like an insta-cop for sure, bro. I had my eyes on it for a long time. I literally Googled it the other day. I gotta break this though. This is too loud. Oh man, I thought I was gonna fall and die. Come on down to the butterfly. As long as you still play build pubs. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Should I take the Ranger shotgun?
They say if I'm so good at the staring challenge, then do it on very hard.
You know what I mean? Chat, you know what I mean? Like, I really did forget how it felt in my hand, so just kind of pull it out. Show them what I got. We're gonna loot this a little bit more. And we're gonna get moving. So I'm curious, how long have you guys been playing Fortnite for? Like, how many years? Not even playing, like, if you've been watching my videos, like, and are aware and have played Fortnite, how long ago was that? Is it a thick gun? Just might be. $145 isn't bad. I think 145 is pretty good. Thoughts? What are our thoughts on 145? But that was like an up close, perfect headshot. Most of the times you're not going to get an up close and personal headshot, you know? Yeah, that just tripped me out. I'm gonna keep it $150 with you guys, bro. All right, all the way up. I still need to find a good squad for no builds. Like, who should my squad be? Gotta get Quinn in there. Oh, what the heck is that? Boy, actually, before we get into that fight,
what mythical creature am I? Probably something cool. What? A gnome?
Didn't even rank it up that much. Wow. Did like nothing to it. Yeah, there's gonna be no build cash cups. No more comp? How about no build, bro? Ranger's no longer playing zero build. Ranger is gonna clickbait you, bro. Come on. Focus up, man. Focus up. There's one guy down here hiding. Noah and Quinn. It's squad, so I think Noah's playing with a different squad. I think he's playing with Steve's and stuff. Oh, that sucks. Not great.
For some reason.
Thanks for the upgrade, Chief.
Secret spaghetti recipe made for husband.
Oh, bro. That was spicy. Why is it spicy? Why is it spicy? Okay, you guys make a lot of good arguments for teammates. There was just too many ways for that guy to exit that fight. I don't like it, you know. Nick A30, he's East Coast though. I mean, I guess I could play with anybody from any region, right? When you think about it. Do you guys like watching me play build pubs though? Ooh, I'm gonna take the purple prime. Like, I feel like build pubs is the way. You guys know what pubs are? Like pickup games, public. I don't even know what a pub is. Like, I know what a pub is, but I don't know what a pub is.
If
also, I think my camera
play
tilted.
Xbox, you're in the hills.
I definitely
what?
tilted it. My whole desk is tilted. My whole life is tilted. My whole life is Tilted Towers. Describe your life in one POI name. Mine's Tilted Towers. Bro, what is this? Yeah, do you mind if I land in your car? Oh my god! Oh my god! That's hilarious. Oh my gosh. He was tripping. Oh my. You're mean, bro. No, come on. That was just... You deserve that. It's a robot. I don't want to stand still and get sniped because of a robot. That's like... It's happened to me once before when I was recording and I'm no bueno, you know? Have you guys ever gotten one of these Evo Chromes to Mythic? Because you can get them all the way to Mythic. Ranger guns only? Oh my gosh. I just gotta keep being light on my feet here. I don't want to get some Evo Chrome stuff. Is it Evo Chrome or Evo Chrome? What do you guys think? You have aim assist? I wish. I feel like it would take me forever to learn how to build on controller though, so I will gladly take keyboard and mouse. Either it's Evo Chrome, right? Evo Chrome. Look, I agree, man. I agree it's that. Guess you got a purple. I'm upgrading, bro. I'm making moves, baby. I'm making moves, bro.
Watch your own.
Come on down to the Chrome Tornado. Yeah, animals. You can upgrade your Evo Chrome from animals, so kind of nice. They're pulling up, bro. He's getting some damage on. Dude, this other guy shooting at me is a little bit awkward. Nice. Ease up, bro. Is he down below? Well played. Nice shot. Nice shot. Nice shot. Well played. Nice shot. Nice shot. Nice shot. This pickaxe isn't that, bro. This whole skin is nice with it. What's the reactiveness to the backbling, though? Can anyone tell me? Because I haven't been paying attention. The recoil is kind of nasty on this thing. What? I feel like the recoil is actually like bad, but I feel like it's not like that on the lower levels of it. I don't know. Am I tripping? Might be tripping. That's pretty close. I'm just gonna drive this truck. Oh fudge! Oh no! No no no! What's up, baby? What's up, baby? Ow. I really do want to take the hammer, but I will not. I will refrain. Is anybody else here? Oh, I see him. In we go. Out you go. Couldn't get that head off. Wow. Sucked. Washed. Old. Dead game. I gotta install myself in every way when I mess up an edit. Just blast them with a laser beam. Is that Beerus? Oh, I just got gold, huh? Let's go. I might be able to get oh my. Wow. Oh no, I'm dead. Ah! Ah! Oh! Oh my god, I just got jump scared. That was the scariest thing that's ever happened to me in Fortnite. I'm not even trolling. Oh my god. That was like the scariest thing that's ever happened to me, bro. I got a mythic. Let's go. How are you alive, bro? That's just finesse. Oh no, chill. How are you in the bush, bro? What year is this? This guy's just erratic. Bro, I don't trust you.
What's up, guys?
I can do anything better than you. My nose is kind of itchy, bro. Got an itchy nose. What you trying, bro? What you trying, bro? What you know about rolling down deep? I will never love you. I will never love you. Oh, my head hurts. I'm kind of dizzy after that. I don't know why. If there's one thing I go nuts for, it's coconuts. You should be worried. Do you know what pain looks like? Oh, that is not as... I thought it was a solo. I was wrong. My edits, bro. What's wrong? What's wrong with me? My blood, I be tripping. I know where he is.
I think I just got rid of 166,000 items. Hopefully that's enough.
Oh? Oh, I hit him. I thought he was in the belt. Crush him. Oh, we got him with a boulder.
What's that?
In a world, it's 2022, and let's be honest, smartphones have never been as confusing as they are right now. We've got flagships, we've got mid-rangers pretending to be flagships, we've got foldables, rollables, mini phones, massive phones, so I'm just gonna lay it down as it is. I'm gonna show you the best phone for each of the 7 different kinds of user, leading up to the best overall phone of the year so far, and then topped off with the worst phone, which we're gonna punish on camera. So let's start with the design-conscious user. For those of you who really value the look and the feel of a smartphone, 2022 has been a great year. I really like how Samsung streamlined their S21 Ultra with the new S22 Ultra. Xiaomi's had a similar glow-up. Their Mi 12 Pro, it looks way cleaner than last year's Mi 11. But I think the most design-conscious device is actually from Sony. Sony's new Xperia 1 Mark IV, from a hardware perspective at least, it's an absolute pleasure. It's narrow enough that it fits perfectly in your palm. It's got a matte finish that says goodbye to fingerprints, a dedicated camera shutter button, and even a SIM card and micro SD card tray that you can access with just your fingers. Alright, brand new category time. Because this year, I also want to award the most eco-conscious phone. And no, not giving points for excluding the charger. There's 3 companies that stand out here. One is Nokia, who've started doing a lot of different things to play their part. Like they give good software support and large batteries, so your phone lasts as long as possible. They give at least 2 years of warranty for repairs, in case something goes wrong. And they even plant trees for every single purchase. One is Apple, whose latest devices are made from about 20% recycled materials, like even used water bottles. Plus, Apple is ahead when it comes to offsetting the pollution caused by its manufacturing with other green projects that they invest in. And their phones also have the longest life cycle when it comes to updates. But if you wanted to go all in on the eco front, there is only one phone for you, the Fairphone 4. This is kind of like a run-of-the-mill $500 phone, but with its screen and specs downgraded, and then all of that extra budget used to make it as sustainable as possible. I mean, even its presentation it's about as au naturel as you can get. They built it such that the entire thing can be taken apart with just fingers and a simple screwdriver, so it's extremely repairable. The company promises that for every phone they sell, they'll recycle an equal amount of electronic waste. Plus, this thing doesn't come with like 1 year or 2 years of warranty, it comes with 5. It's almost not fair to the other phones. Now, what if you've got smaller hands though? Don't know why I'm doing this, mine are enormous. It is a genuine problem though. You have the budget, you want the best phone you can get, but most good devices are the size of your face. Well, thankfully, Samsung has actually done a really good job with their base class and it's 2022, and let's be honest, the best phone for each of the 7 different kinds of Samsung streamlined their S21 Ultra. There's 3 companies that stand out here. One is Nokia, who've started. Now, what if you've got smaller hands though? Apple has also released an updated iPhone SE this year. Okay, we need to talk about gaming. I feel like we are on the cusp of a smartphone gaming renaissance. After years of the top trending games being Subway Surfers and Cookie Clicker and Text or Die, we're finally about to get some heavy hitters. We've just had Apex Legends, the most streamed game in the world right now. Valorant is coming, the second most streamed game. We're even getting a Call of Duty Warzone for smartphones. And so, when you combine this influx of titles with the fact that most top-end mobile chips, they now require significant cooling to actually retain their best performance, there is increasing merit to having a gaming phone, which can focus on that. And there are 3 really good options right now, each one more extreme than the last. So for starters, we have the Poco F4 GT, which for around $600 is just straight up flagship power slapped onto a phone with insanely cool retractable triggers and very fast charging. It's hard to argue against this one. But then you have the Red Magic 7. $100 is just straight up flagship power slapped onto a phone with insanely cool retractable triggers and very fast charging. It's hard to argue against this one. But then you have the Red Magic 7 Pro, which for around $800 is somehow even more powerful. It comes with a physical fan on the inside and even an under-display selfie camera for a completely uninterrupted screen. One of the main caveats with these Red Magic phones, it used to be their janky, not very pretty software skin, but given that that's improving too, this is becoming a really easy phone to recommend. And then, at the highest end, you have the ROG phone from Asus. Every year, this company comes out with the most stacked gaming phone that we've ever seen. The only thing is, they haven't released this year's version yet. So if your budget does stretch all the way to $1,000 plus, and you do want the absolute best gaming phone that money can buy, then it is worth waiting to see the ROG Phone 6, which will probably be out this summer. And on the subject of immense levels of power, what about power users? Those of you whose #1 priority is just battery life. We gotta be a little bit careful here. Because batteries are one of the cheapest components, you do get a lot of companies who just throw these in.
Chapter 1. Food Handler Training. Learning Objectives. Food workers are expected to know this information to obtain their food handler card. The concept of foodborne illness will be introduced. The training will address personal hygiene, contamination, and temperature control to reinforce the food handler's behaviors, which can prevent foodborne illness. Section 1.1. Employee Illness. 1. The food handler will know to call the person in charge at the food service facility when ill with diarrhea, vomiting, jaundice, or fever with sore throat. 2. The food handler will know not to work in the food service facility while ill with these symptoms. 3. The food handler will know not to work in food service for 24 hours after symptoms of diarrhea or vomiting have gone. 4. The food handler will know not to handle food with an infected boil, cut, burn, or sore on the hand or wrist. Food may be handled if the injury is covered with a clean bandage and a latex-free glove. Section 1.2. Hand washing. Workers will understand elements of good hand washing. 1. The food handler will be able to identify the correct technique for hand washing. Use running warm water and soap. Scrub hands and rinse thoroughly, approximately 20 seconds. Dry hands with single-use towel or air dryer. 2. The food handler will be able to identify situations when food handlers must wash their hands before starting work, after using the toilet, and again when entering the work area, after handling raw food and raw animal products, after handling dirty dishes, after handling garbage, after cleaning or using chemicals, after blowing nose, sneezing, coughing, or touching eyes, nose, or mouth, after smoking or using tobacco products, after eating or drinking, before putting on food service gloves. 3. The food handler will know that smoking, eating, and chewing tobacco is prohibited in food preparation areas, including food and utensil storage areas. 4. The employee food handler will know that the food service gloves can spread germs and is not a substitute for proper hand washing. Section 1.3. No bare hand contact with ready-to-eat food. 1. The food handler will know that touching ready-to-eat foods with bare hands is not allowed. A food worker must use utensils or single-use gloves when working with ready-to-eat food. Good hand washing is still required even when using utensils or gloves to handle food. 2. The food handler will know that food service gloves are capable of spreading germs and are not a substitute for proper hand washing. 3. The food handler will be able to identify situations when gloves must be discarded, hands washed, and new gloves are worn as soon as gloves become soiled or torn, before beginning a different task, after handling raw meat, fish, or poultry. Before handling ready-to-eat food. 4. The food handler will be able to identify ready-to-eat food as foods that are edible without washing, cooking, or additional preparation. These foods include raw, washed, and cut fruits and vegetables, food that require no additional cooking. 5. The food handler will know they may prevent bare hand contact by using deli tissue, spatulas, tongs, forks, utensils, dispensing equipment, single-use gloves. Section 1.4. Your role in helping prevent foodborne illness. 1. The food handler will be able to describe 5 major mistakes that often cause foodborne illness. Inadequate hand washing, employees working while they are ill, cross-contamination, inadequate cooking temperature. Inadequate temperature control, allowing foods to be in the danger zone. 2. The food handler will be able to describe the activities performed by food handlers that prevent foodborne illness from happening. Activities preventing foodborne illness include proper hand washing every time hands may have become contaminated, food handlers working only when healthy, storing and handling of foods in a manner to prevent contamination, cooking each animal product to its required internal temperature, maintaining hot and cold temperatures, keeping foods out of the danger zone, use of utensils or single-use gloves to prevent bare hand contact with ready-to-eat food. Section 1.5. The role of management in helping prevent foodborne illness. 1. The food handler will know that the manager sets the tone of what food safety activities occur or don't occur within the facility. 2. The food handler will note that the food service management is responsible for training and ensuring that food handlers practice activities that prevent foodborne illness. Section 1.6. Foodborne illness. 1. The food handler will be able to describe foodborne illness as an illness resulting from eating contaminated food. 2. The food handler will know that food contaminated with organisms, germs, does not always look, smell, or taste different from non-contaminated food. 3. The food handler will know that symptoms vary and may include diarrhea, vomiting, fever, cramping, and nausea. 4. The the food handler will know that, depending on the cause, symptoms may develop in a few minutes to several days. Some symptoms may last several days and can result in death. 5. The food handler will know that foodborne illness is caused by organisms, germs, chemicals, or toxins. Section 1.7. Temperature control. Workers will understand why hot and cold holding temperatures are important factors in preventing illness. 1. The food handler will be able to identify potentially hazardous foods as food that will support bacterial growth when held at temperatures in the danger zone. 2. The food handler will be able to identify the danger zone as any temperature between 41 degrees Fahrenheit and 135 degrees Fahrenheit. 3. The food handler will be able to identify that food being cooled or heated must move through the danger zone as rapidly as possible. 4. The food handler will be able to identify 135 degrees Fahrenheit or hotter as the proper temperature for hot holding potentially hazardous food. 5. The food handler will be able to identify 41 degrees Fahrenheit or colder as the proper temperature for cold holding potentially hazardous food. 6. The food handler will know that you cannot make food safe to eat when food has been in the danger zone for 4 hours or more. Section 1.8. Final cooking temperature. Workers will understand why cooking foods to proper temperatures are important for preventing illness. The food handler will be able to identify that cooking foods to the recommended temperature will kill disease-causing germs. Section 1.9. Contamination and cross-contamination. Workers will understand why cross-contamination is dangerous and know ways to prevent it. 1. The food handler will be able to define and identify physical contamination as foreign objects accidentally introduced into food. Food items may arrive already contaminated with dirt and pebbles. 2. The food handler will be able to define and identify cross-contamination as happening when microorganisms are transferred from one food or surface to another food. 3. The food handler will be able to identify methods to prevent cross-contamination, such as washing, rinsing, and sanitizing utensils, work surfaces, and the equipment between uses. 4. The food handler will be able to identify storage conditions that will minimize the potential for cross-contamination. Store raw meats below and completely separate from ready-to-eat food in refrigeration units. Store chemicals, cleansers, and pesticides completely separate from food, utensils, and single-service items. Properly label all chemicals, cleansers, and pesticides. Section 1.10. Work only when you are well. If you feel sick, you should not go to work. The germs you bring to work can spread when you touch food, dishes, counters, utensils, and other people. 1. Do not work if you have a fever and sore throat. 2. Do not work if you have loose bowels, diarrhea. 3. Do not work if you are throwing up, vomiting. 4. Do not work if you have yellowing of the skin or dark tea-colored urine, jaundice. 5. Wait for at least 24 hours after vomiting or diarrhea have stopped before returning to work. Tell your manager if you have any of these symptoms. If the manager has questions, he or she can call the county health department. Do not handle food with an infected boil, burn, cut, or sore on your hand. Food may be handled if you cover the injury with
Handlers can food handlers contaminate food when they
Chapter 2. Prevent the spread of disease. Section 2.1. Hand washing is very important. Remember to always wash your hands before you start preparing food, after using the toilet, and again when entering the work area, after handling raw animal products, after handling dirty dishes and garbage, after cleaning or using chemicals, after blowing nose, sneezing, coughing, or touching eyes, nose, or mouth, after smoking or using tobacco products, after eating or drinking, before you put on latex-free gloves. Section 2.2. Germs are everywhere. Germs such as bacteria and viruses are everywhere. If you do not wash your hands in the right way and use a barrier between your hands and ready-to-eat food, your hands can put germs in food that will be eaten by your customers. Your customers may get sick from these germs. Section 2.3. No bare hand contact. Bare hand contact with ready-to-eat food is not allowed. Ready-to-eat foods are edible without washing, cooking, or additional preparation before service. Section 2.4. Ready-to-eat. These foods include raw, washed, and cut fruits and vegetables, food that requires no additional cooking, such as sandwiches and salads. Instead of bare hands, you can use utensils, tongs, forks, deli tissue, dispensing equipment. Non-latex, single-use gloves. Section 2.5. Gloves and hand washing. Gloves and other barriers do not replace hand washing. Wash hands before putting gloves on and when changing to a new pair. Change your gloves as soon as they become soiled or torn, before beginning a different task, after handling raw meats, fish, or poultry, and before handling ready-to-eat food. Chapter 2. Review. At the end of each chapter, we've included some review questions to help you make sure you understand the material. We strongly recommend that you complete them as you read through this manual. They will begin on the next page.
Okay.
Chapter 3. Employee Practices. Section 3.1. Take care of how you look and how you act. Do not smoke or chew tobacco while you are working or when you are near food or dishwashing areas. Smoke only while you are on a break. After you smoke, wash your hands before you return to work. Section 3.2. Fingernails. Be sure to scrub underneath your fingernails. It is much easier to keep fingernails clean when they are kept short. Section 3.3. Gloves can spread germs. Single-use food service gloves can also spread germs. Always wash and dry your hands before putting on gloves. Wash again when gloves are removed. Change gloves between tasks. When you wear gloves, be aware that gloves can spread germs onto food that will not be cooked. Even when you wear gloves, it is best to keep fingernails short. Section 3.4. Beverages. When you are thirsty while working, you may drink from a closed beverage cup with lid and straw or cup with lid and handle. This is allowed only if the food worker is careful to prevent contamination of hands, equipment, any service items, and exposed food.
Alright. I already know, like, some shit we're fucking not doing.
Chapter 4. What makes people sick from food? Section 4.1. Food-borne illness. People can get sick when the food they eat has germs. Germs cause food-borne illness or food poisoning. Section 4.2. Potentially hazardous foods. Time, temperature control. Germs grow easily in foods like meat, fish, poultry, milk, refried beans, cooked rice, baked potatoes, and cooked vegetables. These are called potentially hazardous foods. These are all foods that are moist, and they have nutrients that the germs need to grow. Germs grow well on these foods at warm temperatures between 41 degrees Fahrenheit and 135 degrees Fahrenheit. Section 4.3. Bacteria. Different kinds of germs can make people sick. Bacteria are one kind of germ. They grow fast, and they may cause foodborne illness. Some bacteria make toxins that act like a poison. Cooking does not destroy most toxins. Almost always, the food looks and smells good, but it may have enough bacteria or toxin to make someone sick. Toxins can occur in many foods that have not been kept cold enough or hot enough. Section 4.4. Viruses. A virus is another kind of germ that causes illness when it gets into the food. You can have a virus and not know it. Even before you start feeling sick, you may be passing viruses into the food by not washing your hands after coughing, sneezing, or using the toilet. This is one reason why hand washing and not touching ready-to-eat foods with your bare hands is so important. Two examples of these are the hepatitis A and norovirus. Section 4.5. Parasites. Tiny worms that live in fish and meat are called parasites. Cooking fish and meat to the right temperature will kill parasites. Section 4.6. Chemicals. People can also get sick when chemicals get into the food. Be sure to keep chemicals away from food. Section 4.7. Physical contamination. Physical contamination is when foreign objects are accidentally introduced into food. Food items may arrive already contaminated with dirt and pebbles. Physical contamination, such as broken glass, can also happen at the facility. Section 4.8. Contaminated food. The food is contaminated. Now what? Discard contaminated food and notify your manager right away.
Next.
Chapter 5. Food temperatures. Section 5.1. Temperature control for food safety. This section is about killing germs with cooking and stopping their growth by keeping the food hot or cold. This is called temperature control, and your restaurant needs at least one accurate metal stem probe, food thermometer, to check food temperatures. Section 5.2. The danger zone. Germs like bacteria need time, food, and moisture to grow. The temperature between 41 degrees Fahrenheit, 5 degrees Celsius, and 135 degrees Fahrenheit, 57 degrees Celsius, is called the danger zone. When food sits in the danger zone, bacteria can grow fast and make toxins that can make you and others sick. Section 5.3. When to discard food. Foods left in the danger zone for more than 4 hours must be discarded. Reheating the food may kill the bacteria, but the toxins produced by the bacteria will remain in the product and cause illness. Section 5.4. Cooking food. Cooking raw food to the proper temperature will kill germs that cause people to become sick. Section 5.5. When is cooked food safe? Different foods have to reach different temperatures to be done or safe. Ask your manager to show you a temperature chart for cooking meats. See page 36. Be sure to cook the food to the temperature that is shown on the chart. Section 5.6. Remember, you can choose several ways to cook food. No matter how you cook the food, it must reach the correct cooking temperature. Using a metal stem probe thermometer is the only way to know the correct temperature of food. You must place the thermometer in the thickest part of the meat or in the center to get a true reading. Section 5.7. Cold holding. Always keep cold food at 41 degrees Fahrenheit, 5 degrees Celsius, or colder. Fish, shellfish, poultry, milk, and red meat will stay fresh longer if you hold them cold at 41 degrees Fahrenheit, 5 degrees Celsius, or colder. Section 5.8. Hot holding. After the food is cooked and ready to serve, you will need to keep it warm enough to stop any germs from growing. You must turn on steam tables, soup warmers, and heated surfaces before you need them so that they will be hot enough when you put the cooked food into them. Keep hot food at 135 degrees Fahrenheit, 57 degrees Celsius, or hotter. Section 5.9. Keep it hot. Stir food to help keep the food on top hot. A cover on the pan helps to keep the heat inside. Section 5.10. Keep it cold. Food being held cold on the top section of a refrigerated preparation unit also benefits from being covered. Chapter 5. Review. At the end of each chapter, we've included some review questions to help you make sure you understand the material. We strongly recommend that you complete them as you read through this manual. They will begin on the next page.
How hot must steam tables be? Okay, next.
Chapter 6. Safe Storage Practices. You want all the food you use to be healthy and safe. This section talks about how to safely store and handle food. Section 6.1. Cross-contamination. Cross-contamination happens when germs from raw or unclean food get into foods that are ready to serve or that will not be cooked again before you serve them. Section 6.2. Keep food safe from contamination. As a food handler, you must prevent cross-contamination. Here are some important ways that you can prevent cross-contamination. Store raw meat, fish, and poultry on the lower shelves of the refrigerator. Don't let raw meats, beef, pork, lamb, fish, or poultry drip onto foods that will not be cooked before serving. Keep different types of raw meat separate from each other. Store unwashed food or raw food away from ready-to-eat food. Wash your hands between handling raw meats and foods that will not be cooked before eating. Never store foods that will not be cooked before serving in the same container as raw meat, fish, or poultry. Wash your hands before working with food and before wearing gloves. Use utensils or disposable gloves to work with ready-to-eat food. Wash, rinse, and sanitize the cutting surfaces and all the utensils and knives every time you finish with a job or between preparing different foods. Use clean utensils instead of hands for dispensing food. Store foods away from cleaners and poisons.
Just happened.
Chapter 6. Safe Storage Practices. You want all the food you use to be healthy and safe. This section talks about how to safely store and handle food. Section 6.1. Cross-contamination. Cross-contamination happens when germs from raw or unclean food get into foods that are ready to serve or that will not be cooked again before you serve them. Section 6.2. Keep food safe from contamination. As a food handler, you must prevent cross-contamination. Here are some important ways that you can prevent cross-contamination. Store raw meat, fish, and poultry on the lower shelves of the refrigerator. Don't let raw meats, beef, pork, lamb, fish, or poultry drip onto foods that will not be cooked before serving. Keep different types of raw meat separate from each other. Store unwashed food or raw food away from ready-to-eat food. Wash your hands between handling raw meats and foods that will not be cooked before eating. Never store foods that will not be cooked before serving in the same container as raw meat, fish, or poultry. Wash your hands before working with food and before wearing gloves. Use utensils or disposable gloves to work with ready-to-eat food. Wash, rinse, and sanitize the cutting surfaces and all the utensils and knives every time you finish with a job or between preparing different foods. Use clean utensils instead of hands for dispensing food. Store foods away from cleaners and poisons.
It's funny. Temper King. Okay.
Chapter 7. A clean workplace is safer. It takes more than soap and water to keep a food business clean and safe. You will likely be using detergents and sanitizers. Section 7.1. Follow these important rules. Know what the directions say for using chemicals. Read the labels and talk to your manager about when to use them and how much to use. Be sure you understand and follow the directions. Keep chemicals away from food and clean utensils. If chemicals must be stored in the same room, be sure they are stored in their own area. The area should be below food and utensils, so there is no chance of chemicals splashing onto the food and utensils. Can you read the labels? Are they easy to see? If they are not, ask your manager to relabel them so that everyone can read them. Keep all chemicals in the bottles or boxes they come in. If you put them in a different container, label them clearly. Section 7.2. Utensils, surfaces, and equipment. Another way to prevent cross-contamination is to be sure that the utensils, work surfaces, and equipment are washed, rinsed, and sanitized between uses. Wash them in hot, soapy water. Rinse them in clean, hot water. Sanitize them with freshly prepared sanitizer. 1 to 2 tablespoons of bleach per 1 gallon of water. Section 7.3. Directions. Follow the cleaning directions for each piece of equipment. Section 7.4. Remember, the correct steps for cleaning utensils, food contact surfaces, and equipment are 1. Wash. 2. Rinse. 3. Sanitize. Chapter 7. Review. At the end of each chapter, we've included some review questions to help you make sure you understand the material. We strongly recommend that you complete them as you read through this manual. They will begin on the next page.
Michael Duffy. Fuck you. He's a dick to me, but it's fine. Probably followed you, I don't hide anything. And some of these guys were live guys who said they'd follow me and then they unfollowed me. But, I don't know. That guy's funny. Maybe one day. Maybe I'll catch up with him. I'm not as fucking popular as he is, though. Okay, let's see. Can I redo it? Okay. True. Where is she? Oh, fuck, I don't know that one. I would say next to vegetables, below vegetables, with, okay, next to vegetables. Alright. Okay. Let's go.
Glossary. Bacteria. Bacteria are germs with only one cell that can multiply into large numbers when food is in the danger zone for more than 4 hours. Bare hand contact prohibition with ready-to-eat food. Bare hands may not come into contact with food that is ready to eat, such as salad or sandwiches. Chemicals. In this book, chemicals are referred to as ingredients in cleaning, sanitizing, or pesticide products that make people sick if eaten. Cold holding. Cold holding is when you keep food cold by using refrigeration or ice. Cross-contamination. When germs from one food item are passed to another food item, usually raw food to ready-to-eat food. Danger zone. The danger zone is when the temperature of food is between 41 degrees Fahrenheit, 5 degrees Celsius, and 135 degrees Fahrenheit, 57 degrees Celsius. This is called the danger zone because bacteria will grow quickly between these temperatures. Foodborne illness. Sickness caused from germs or toxins in food. This is also called food poisoning. Food thermometer. A metal stem probe thermometer used to take temperatures of food. Hot holding. Holding food hot after it has been properly cooked or reheated. Food must maintain a temperature of 135 degrees Fahrenheit, 57 degrees Celsius, or hotter. Infected. A cut or burn that is swollen, red, or has pus. Parasites. These are tiny worms that live in fish, meat, and humans. Potentially hazardous foods. Time, temperature control for safe food. Moist, nutrient-rich foods that supports the growth of bacteria when the temperature is between 41 degrees Fahrenheit, 5 degrees Celsius, and 135 degrees Fahrenheit, 57 degrees Celsius. Reheating for hot holding. The process of making a cold food hot before placing on warming unit. Food must be heated from 41 degrees Fahrenheit, 5 degrees Celsius, to 165 degrees Fahrenheit, 74 degrees Celsius, within 2 hours. Sanitize. The final step to removing bacteria from food contact surfaces that have just been cleaned. Many places use a solution made up of 1 teaspoon of bleach to 1 gallon of water to sanitize equipment and utensils. Virus. Viruses are germs that can only reproduce inside of a living cell. It takes a small number of viruses to make someone sick. Many viruses get into the food from the lack of hand washing, especially after using the toilet and then touching food.
Is that the girl? Yes. I'll keep him. Yes, I'll keep him. Yes, I'll keep him. He's friends. I'm starting Benji. Fuck, he's funny. Those guys, yeah, I'll keep them. Okay. It's good. I'm fucking, I think, knocked off. I must have knocked off a couple hundred. And also, like, if I don't remember who the fuck you are, sometimes I don't want to. Before touching prepared food, you should if you probably that. It is safe to bake goods that have probably that. Best way to keep the hands free of contamination. Food sanitation rules. Someone at your restaurant is to recognizing problems. Routine cleanup of the parking lot following restaurant policy and complaint. The manager is responsible for knowing the food sanitation rules. This includes supervisors of handlers and food. Is responsible for training about food safety in your job, which includes showing you how to wash your hands properly. Training safety in your job. These duties include storing the manager's most important food safety responsibility is training you when you're sick, avoid food waste, perform tasks in the facility. The most important reason to properly clean a cutting board is to prevent contamination from another food, eliminate unpacked prepared food that requires no additional preparation before. Maybe unpackaged prepared food. What precaution following is most likely? Which symptoms would require you to stop working and go home. Use a sanitizer whenever making an omelet. How should you handle the omelet to be safe? Crack the egg you will need for the day in a large container. Take out. Dishwasher between food and activities. Wiping down the can. Workers. You finish cutting up raw chicken and you put in the oven to cook. You should sick with diarrhea. What answer would be acceptable by the health department? I'm just kidding. I don't know, what am I thinking? Okay, whatever.